You put in excessive amounts of effort and hard work, but money still doesn't seem to find its way into your life. You must be clinging to something that is preventing you from enjoying wealth and prosperity. Allow me to clarify. These are commonplace items that you most likely own or have owned at some point. I'm here today to disclose these items to you in order to help you avoid them altogether. Please do yourself a favor and get rid of any of these things from your life if you are hanging on to any of the ones I'm about to reveal in this video. Let's remove the items from our lives that obstruct the flow of financial energy. Remember that energies enter our home through the doors and windows, and that the energy of money is one of those energies. We must thus totally refrain from keeping these items to make room for the energies of abundance, success, and highly positive and elevated energies to enter our home. If we do so, we will be severing our connection to the wealth that we so well deserve. Before I show you these objects, let's turn up that positive energy and write, "I'm deserving of all abundance and wealth." Put it in the comments section. By acting, you are activating money energies. Write, "I am deserving of all wealth and abundance." Done? Excellent. Limiting beliefs have proven to be a major setback when it comes to manifesting desires. If you want to dive deeper into manifestation, get rid of limiting beliefs, and maintain your positive affirmations, get your free guide down in the link below. One of the most critical areas to address is the images you allow into your sacred space. The pictures, photographs, and artwork you keep around you strongly influence your subconscious and the frequencies you release. Anything that portrays sadness, lack, hardship, poverty, or constraints is essentially embedding those negative emotions into your mind constantly. It's similar to continually providing your subconscious with constant reminders and reasons to bring about the events you are attempting to avoid. Seemingly innocent family portraits of loved ones living through difficult times, works of art depicting scenes of starvation or misery, or even films or television programs that focus on constraints and lack. All of these are vibrating at a frequency of scarcity that you are absorbing, whether you realize it or not. Like a mirror, your surroundings are reflecting these negative narratives and emotional energy back to you all the time. As a result, you can't help but subconsciously absorb these patterns and begin to repeat them in your own life. It's time to end the cycle of poverty and completely erase those damaging memories. Look around your house right now and note any images that make you feel depressed, alone, or confined. Maybe it's an old picture from a loved one's burial, or maybe it's an artwork that captures the brutality of poverty. Perhaps you have sentimental art from a failed relationship in the past. Whatever these pieces are for you, please dispose of them gratefully. You are not dishonoring the memory, you are simply raising your frequency in order to eventually accept progress. Replace these with uplifting sights that raise your spirit and awaken your prosperous center. They can be pictures of happy families, lavish vacations, abounding nature, or even manifestation symbols like the money frog or wealth icons. Provide visual clues for the energy you want to attract across your surroundings. Since your home is your energetic haven, it's important to purge any images that are preventing you from moving forward and replace them with ones that align with your desired goals and vibrations. Transform what you allow your eyes to see to open the floodgates to wealth. Now, examine the clothing and accessories you regularly wear. Worn out, torn, or tattered clothes and shoes speak volumes about how you feel and value yourself energetically. The state of these things basically gives a physical depiction that says to the universe, "I don't think I'm worthy of nice things." They are keeping you stuck in a continual state of scarcity and reducing your vibration of self-worth. You don't have to wear clothing with holes, loose threads, or textiles so then they almost pass for seafood just because you can't afford the newest styles. This conveys the idea that you believe you should be subject to limitations and lack in your life. The same applies to accessories like purses or bags with broken zippers and cracked leather or old shoes with the soles hanging off. When you carry things like this, you always carry an aura of deprivation. Your undergarments are included in this calculation as well. Everyone has been there. Clinging to pairs of underwear with holes and fraying seams or sagging bras with protruding underwires. However, since these personal belongings are closest to your energetic field, their state speaks volumes about how much you respect and take care of yourself. It's time to go through your entire closet and remove anything that powerfully conveys limitations, struggles, or emotions of "I'm not good enough." With appreciation for their service, dispose of those things, being aware that you are elevating yourself to draw in wealthier spirits. You do not have to purchase an entirely new high-end outfit. Merely keeping your clothing in a generally well-maintained and haul-free manner can significantly increase your vibrations and sense of worth. Begin by embodying the person you want to be, one who respects themselves enough to maintain personal hygiene and appearance. You are delivering a strong message to the universe that you are worthy of abundance when your attire and accessories reflect honor and dignity. Allow your outside look to be a physical representation of your sincere desire to feel deserving of all the riches and prosperity this life has to offer. Mirrors come next. Many cultures and spiritual traditions have long held mirrors in high regard due to their potent metaphysical qualities. This is due to the fact that these reflective surfaces are energetic gateways that give you a glimpse into your deepest sense of self-perception rather than just reflecting back on your outward image. Your home's mirrors are actually reflecting back to you the dominating ideas, feelings, and vibrations you associate with your sense of abundance, confidence, and self-worth. Are you seeing a brilliant, successful, and radiant reflection of yourself, or are you subtly seeing a lot of brokenness, failures, and flaws? Broken, cracked, or seriously damaged mirrors essentially reflect back to you a broken perception of your spirit energetically and prevent the development of a positive, abundant self-image. While you may consciously aim for prosperity, your attempts will consistently be undermined by the ingrained defects in your subconscious. Warped and twisted mirrors are just as troublesome, providing you with a funhouse version of your genuine self instead of an accurate reflection to live up to. Additionally, allowing mirrors to get dirty, damaged, or tarnished is the same as applying a filter to your wealth codes and self-perception. You have to evaluate each mirror in your personal places if you want to delicately topple the foundations of lack and step into your ultimate merit. Eliminate any reflecting surfaces that are dirty, degraded, distorted, or otherwise impairing your vision. Install stunning new mirrors in their place that showcase you in your most incandescent form, encircled by a flurry of prosperity and new vitality. To enhance frequencies of self-love, hang them in wealth-attracting areas such as your living room, foyer, or close to the front door. You may even charge your new mirrors spiritually by standing in front of them and making strong affirmations about your confidence in yourself and your ability to manifest. Consider these reflections as energy windows that let your best, most confident self come to light. Many of us now carry sentimental objects with strong emotional attachments and memories that are some of the most significant energetic anchors that drag us down. It might be very challenging to let go of these things, but it's important to be brutally honest about what's preventing you from moving forward energetically. Examine your surroundings and note any presents, heirlooms, or sentimental items that are still connected to friendships, relationships, or family ties that ended in grief, bitterness, or emotional turmoil. Maybe it's an inherited item from a loved one who has passed away that makes you feel so sad, or maybe it's jewelry from a past relationship that crushed your heart. Even though it might be difficult to accept, having these items around is like repeatedly pulling off the emotional scar, which keeps you from healing completely and from allowing new, elevated experiences that align with your abundance. You unconsciously repeat those lower emotional frequencies each time you look at or interact with these objects. That does not imply that you have to completely degrade or disrespect the memories. Having the courage to discern what is no longer in line with your highest path is a necessary component of up-leveling. After that, release it with compassion. You can carry out a sacred closing ritual declaring your intention to cut energetic ties with things that no longer serve you and carrying appreciation for the catalytic experiences these objects represent. Burn away any lingering grief, rage, or lack of memories. Please return everything you've borrowed and inherited with grace. Though you are making room in your heart for fresh prosperity codes to anchor, the memories still remain. Being emotionally detached from these burdens doesn't make you icy or heartless. It demonstrates spiritual proficiency. You're actively moving past the idea that your abundant set point and energetic value are determined by relationships that have failed, grief, or sentimental ties. When you bravely let go of these things with love, you make room for positive new relationships, happy experiences, and increased self-worth to take root. Deep inner peace eventually surfaces as you let your manifesting abilities grow unobstructed. And lastly, it is vitally necessary to have a clean, well-organized room in order to attract wealth frequencies. Stacks of clothes that need to be in order, overflowing surfaces, and blocked energy pathways will always impede your efforts to attract abundance. Think of the energy in your house as a river that is always attempting to bring in money and wealth. Clutter blocks the river and keeps those streams of money from getting to you, just like stones do. The energies get more hindered and stagnant the more obstacles you have. Begin by thoroughly cleaning every surface and storage area in the room. Get rid of anything you don't consistently use or really need mercilessly. Let go of those old magazines you've been clinging to for years. Give away the clothing you haven't worn in more than a year. Release any duplicates, out-of-date merchandise, or damaged items you've been hoarding with gratitude. Increased clear space also creates energetic pathways for wealth to flow quickly. Although clutter that isn't physically present is just as harmful as disarray and blocked flows. Make sure to clean surfaces, arrange drawers and closets neatly, and never obstruct windows or doors. These are energy access points. Look out for any broken objects you've attempted to fix throughout this procedure, such as taped up electronics, chipped crockery, or shattered vases. While keeping a sentimental treasure after it has been restored may be acceptable, leaving broken items undone sends a message of scarcity, restriction, and settling for less than ideal conditions. To increase your vibration, replace them or repair them energetically. Lastly, continue this clearing into your own private haven, the sleeping quarters. Never undervalue the importance of having a tidy, clutter-free sleeping area. You come here to realign with your manifesting powers every night and energetically rejuvenate. Keep items jammed into closets or unkempt mounds under the bed away from structurally crucial communion with source energy. By continuing to clear the clutter as a regular process, you show the vibrational world that you are deserving of luxury and wealth to come into your life. An orderly, airy, and free-flowing area draws an endless supply of wealth to you with joy, much like an energetic magnet.